Hey coin collectors and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel, and we have nickels here from 1946, and we also have a paper 5 cent, and I guess you can't call it a coin, paper 5 cent bill. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know about this 1946 paper 5 cent bill, so we're going to talk about it a little bit today. I know most of you know about the 1945 coins. And of course, the 1945 coins in the 44 and 43 had silver in them, about 35% silver. So here's one of them here, and you notice it looks quite different. You can always tell these wartime coins, they call them, because they have the P over the dome. So this is a 1945 P, 35% silver coin. And then this one here is very interesting. And you see kind of what happens with these. They used old dies that were kind of worn and used, and you can almost never get a good 1943, 1944, 1945 coin. By 1945, it's almost impossible to get one with any good definition on it, and you get these kind of weird colors. Now, what's in it? Well, no nickel at all. The element nickel is not in here at all. It's a copper silver coin mainly, and 35% silver, so it's worth about $1.20. Then in 1946, they went back to the regular nickel, and of course this is the Jefferson nickel here, 1946. In God We Trust in front of Jefferson, Liberty behind him, the date right down here, and let's magnify it right up. You'll notice that you can see little bits on here. This is still a pretty worn coin, but E pluribus unum above Monticello. Monticello here, 5 cents underneath United States of America. And remember, on the old nickels, there wasn't a mint mark underneath the date on the front. It was on the back next to Monticello. So this is a 1946 D coin. And let's see what this one over here is. We have another 46 here. That's another D. Here's another 46. Let's see if we can find a Philadelphia one, because we got 4 or 5 of them here. Oh, here's something that you couldn't see on these other coins. These actually, there is a star there between the Liberty and the 46, and that often gets worn off, and it just looks like a kind of a lump there, but it's not. So here's the Philadelphia one. So Denver, D over here. Philadelphia, nothing here, even though there was a P on the wartime nickels. What is this thing we're talking about underneath? Well, it's really interesting because when the Allies won World War II, they actually kept occupying a number of countries. One of them was Japan, and the other was Germany. So what they did was, now you see at the bottom down here, you can see that it says military payment certificate. On the left, you see it says 5 cents. 5 cents, 5, for use only in U.S. military establishments by United States authorized personnel in accordance with applicable rules and regulations, 5 cents. You might see some of these military payment certificates, and when you do, they will always have a series number on them. There were 13 series, so you can look it up. And so when you look this one up, you'll see that it's series 472, which was made in 1948. And in order to keep people from using these as dollars, they would stop these series every once in a while and take them all back or make them so they were valueless. This one, you had to redeem it by June 10th, 1951, or it was valueless. It also was illegal for anybody to have one that wasn't military personnel unless it was used in some kind of authorized barter or trade situation. Well, Germany was occupied until 1949. Actually, it was occupied until 1954, but the two Germanys started to split in 1949. Germany started producing its own money through a sponsored Allied Bank in 1949. So it wasn't until 1955 that Germany was full sovereignty. And let's look at the back. Kind of cool. It's really plain on the back. These were not produced by the U.S. Mint. They were produced by the Armed Forces monetary wing. It says military payment certificate at the top for use only in United States military establishments, same as it did on the front. And let's go down and look into the, and we see that there's the eagle here, E pluribus unum above the eagle in the banner, holding the olive branch and the arrows and the big shield eagle in the center. And if we look down, they made a lot of these, almost 8 million. They are of very little value, for a dollar, a little bit more. One of the things, though, is they aren't that many in great condition. So you may be able to get, if you find one in great condition, it may be worth more than that. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. So when you're looking at your nickels, look for paper nickels too. And I know it's only in military payment certificates. They did have paper nickels in 1946. And in fact, these coins from 1946 until 1973, they had paper money. Right through the Vietnam War, there's paper currency, 5 cents, 10 cents, and higher, on U.S. military bases. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.